What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Daily content dropping. But yo, I wanted to talk to you guys a little more about Wack 100 and Blueface when they were on No Jumper. Now, I'm not getting into the whole Nipsey Hussle comments. I've discussed that in quite a few other videos. But I mean, I just wanted to kind of go over some of the other stuff that Wack was talking about. Now, Blueface, there was a lot of questions in the past about like his deal. I don't know if y'all remember the interview on the Breakfast Club where, he was unsure of his deal, his paperwork, the status of Cash Money West, if it was an official company or what exactly it was. And he was like, all I really know is Wack 100. Now, I don't know if you guys care for Blueface music or not. I don't really think, I don't know. I don't want to call Blueface trash, but I definitely say I don't, for me, I'm more about MCs, you know what I'm saying? Spitters. But don't get me wrong. I like just a dope hit song, even if it isn't like, you know what I mean? Like hip hop. I still can appreciate a dope song, but, which Blueface has some hits out there, but I don't know, that flow, that offbeat flow, which is, I guess, grew to the popularity it did because it was different, you know what I mean, and it was talked about so much. I don't know, like, what do you guys think about Blueface as far as, like, him just being an artist and everything, you know what I mean, like, him as a rapper? But I will say, I do think, Wack is the one that put in the work that really got Blueface on the way that he is. Wack, some of the things he discussed on there about the way he does business, he seems to definitely have some them politics and knowing the right people and you know what I'm saying, being able to holler at the right person and, you know what I'm saying, being good with the right people and things like that. Wack does seem to have those kind of things aligned. Us as the hip-hop fans, a lot of us, I'm not going to say all of us, but a lot of people get really, really sick of Wack 100. But he does seem to have, the business aspect things are correct. And, Adam 22 was asking Blueface on there about going viral, how he's had some viral moments and whatnot. And we know Wack has as well. But one thing that Wack said that I feel like I can, agree with was Wack was saying he's never the type to get up on there and brag about money. You know what I mean? That's not what he does. Like, he does seem to have, a lot of different ventures, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, the game is kind of the reason, for Wack 100 being in the position that he is. Like, we know back in the day he was rocking with Death Row, and a lot of people just hear that he was affiliated with Death Row. We're not talking about Death Row in its heyday. We're talking about the Row, the later stages of Death Row when it wasn't really doing that much. The roster was looking kind of bleak. They had some talent there, but they didn't accomplish anything. You know what I mean? And that isn't really what got Wack where he is. He knew some people and, made some connections and things like that. And but game is, where Wack really started to prosper as far as in the management role. And it almost kind of makes you wonder, like, if you think about it in this kind of way, like if you're the kind of person that you're sick of the things Wack does, which, there's a lot of funny style stuff that he does. Like, he on No Jumper, was talking about people woofing and fronting for the camera. But when Adam 22 questioned him about the fake Mike Tyson fight, this man couldn't even admit that, that's what he did. He tried to come out and be like, oh, all I said was that my head hurt, and the bloggers took it and ran with it. Same thing when he's talking about getting scolded by Big U and other stuff like that. Like, Wack has obviously learned, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit can bring a lot of attention his way. So for all the blogs out there, and I mean, we've all kind of got duped a little bit by some BS that Wack 100 talk, but we got to take everything with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? But he wouldn't actually admit that he fronted about the fight. He was trying to put it on someone else, like, nah, Wack, you're the one that came out with that whole campaign, that series of videos with the pain pills, talking about shit got heated between you and Mike when Pac got brought up. That's all he kept saying. He kept saying, all I said was my head hurt and things got heated. Like, Wack, you know what I'm saying? We're implying there was a fight. Like, I don't know. I'm saying if you're going to be man enough to admit, yeah, yo, I fronted and it worked. Like, he wasn't man enough to do it. If you're man enough to do that, be man enough to admit it. He was trying to talk Adam 22 in circles, and Adam just kind of said, fuck it, you got this, Wack. But anyways, getting back to what I'm saying about the game, I look at the game as kind of being extorted in a sense, because we've heard about the way Wack became game's manager. And like I was just saying earlier, the game, Wack managing game, this is where Wack got into position to kind of get stronger at what he was doing in the music industry. And if you don't remember the whole, story, there's actually a game song out there called From Adam, and there's, other audio and things out there. I was, going to include one in this video, but I said, nah, man, I ain't even got to do that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If not, they can go out there and find it, where the whole situation is brought up, how the game was in Hollywood, 40 Glock and a lot of goons pressed the game, had him kind of hemmed up. They said they spit all over his car. Matter of fact, Prodigy's audiobook details this incident as well. And the details of what Prodigy is saying is a lot similar to what 40 Glock and other people have said as well. And basically they had game hemmed up. They put a SOS call out. Suge Knight and Wack showed up. And basically, they talked 40 Glock and them into giving the game a pass. Game said, 40 Glock said, all right. And Wack was like, yo, I'll owe you one. And basically, the game, because of him stopping them from getting active on him, Wack obtained the rights to manage game. And ever since then, by saving his ass, it kind of feels like he got the game in a chokehold. Because peep this, right? A lot of people have been speaking about the comments Wack made about Nipsey, like I have in other videos as well. And we know the game, the way that this man posts about Nipsey Hussle, he doesn't like those comments. But Wack keeps making them, and the game stays under management from Wack. And they kind of even asked Wack about that on No Jumper, and Wack was like, yo, basically game ain't going nowhere. That's my client. So it's almost like game is under pressure. This is almost kind of halfway an extortion move. Not to mention, the talk of how Wack 100 has that Rosemo footage out there. And it's just like, if you think about it, the game is the ultimate victim in the rap game, because that's where the come up of Wack 100 came from. You know what I mean? He got up under game. He got those management rights. He saved game's ass. He was able to, get the goons off his ass. And, ever since then, Wack creeped up into the industry and did what he did, and it's been what it's been. So this whole character of Wack 100, the things he does that angers a lot of fans, the comments that he makes, the games that he plays, the lies that he tells to go viral, all come from the game being, in that situation, having to put that SOS call out. So really, game's the ultimate victim if you think about it. So get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's really what it is. If you really, really break down what I'm saying and really think about it piece by piece, the game couldn't handle what he had going on. He had to call for Wack's help. And Wack said, yo, I got you. I'll get him off you, but I got a piece. You know what I'm saying? I got points on the package, homie. I got points on your package for life. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, further with the Rosemo footage that he was able to obtain and hold in his possession, you know what I'm saying? It just shows that game is stuck for life. Like, Wack ain't gonna let that chokehold off out of him, and that's what it is, man. That's the reality of things. Now, before I close this out, like I said, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that whole situation. I just wanted to add one thing that I was surprised to hear Blueface say was he kind of took a shot at Drake and dissed him when Adam 22 asked him, "Yo, what's good with the Drake collab?" And Blueface said, "Yo, he's light skinned. You know how they do things, funny style. I guess we'll do it on light skin time. When he can get his shit together." And I was really surprised to hear that, being Blueface status. Like, yes, he is coming up in the game, but we know the status Drake has. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that one as well. So tap in. Let me know what you think about Wack's antics. What do you think about Game being the ultimate victim, and his situation needing help, being the rise to Wack 100's prominence in the rap game, and for everything that we've seen come out of Wack is all a result of that from the game and Blueface taking that shot at Drake. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. It's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. I will catch you on the next video. I cover sports, music, news, life, current events, and much more. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out of here. Peace.